Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Aquarius October 7, 2024. You are in the frame of mind to establish your needs and wants more clearly today. You enjoy being productive, and you tend to be in comfortable demand. Still, as the day advances, a tense Mercury-Mars square comes into play. It may be best to avoid rushing decisions and watch what you say, particularly professionally or publicly. You may be provocative now, whether it's your intention or not. Check yourself for words you may later regret. Mercury is currently in your sign, and Mars is in your sector of career, authority, and rules. It would be wise to check yourself for words you may later regret. Do what you can to take short breaks to center yourself if you feel worn down since mental energy runs high. The heavens are turning, and this time, they are in a shape you may not like. Libra. Yesterday, mighty Mars, the red planet of passion, drive, and energy, began his pre-shadow phase. This will last until the onset of the winter holidays. As Mars continues to slow down, he will bring friction primarily to your professional life because he is orbiting back and forth in your solar house. While the most significant frustration will undoubtedly be in your career, it could spill into explosive fights with your significant other. Do your best to prepare for the storm, and you will feel like you are on more stable ground as a team holding your base together. Is it time to assess your progress? It might feel like things are slowing down in your career path once the pre-shadow period for Mars retrograde begins. You might become a little aggravated over the next few weeks. Plans may be taking longer than usual, or you may struggle to complete a major milestone. Success will be delayed. When this happens, you can do one of two things. You can either scream and shout, or you could keep on moving forward. Do not give up. Keep going so that you accomplish whatever you have set out to do. You may feel tempted to veer away from your exercise routine today or to go off in a crazy direction when it comes to your food choices. Try to employ discipline and higher power when you feel the urge to rebel against your health practices. Ask yourself if it is really worth it when so much of your life depends on your health to disrupt your schedule just because your mind is distracted. Times like these define our road to heal. Today's vibrations will try to destabilize you, but you will have to go with the flow even if it is rough going. Your number will push you to distance yourself from daily life, and you will ask yourself a lot of questions concerning your life. Don't make any moves. Even if ideas and desires clash today, don't make any decisions either. Leave situations alone and let others act and make decisions for you. You don't have the means to fight effectively. The moon may have left Libra following the eclipsing new moon 2 days ago, but the Sun, Mercury, and the asteroid Juno remain present. It will take several days to process all the information and insights gained. Meanwhile, the moon is progressing forward and returns for its only visit to your income sector while Venus, known as the planet of money, is present. This coincides perfectly with her harmonious alignment with Saturn in your work sector reaching its peak. As you approach a connection with Mars on your career front in just a few days, the moon's return sharpens your financial instincts and acts as a catalyst at an opportune moment. As the moon leaves Libra and wraps up the eclipsing new moon 2 days ago, there will be a lot to unpack. While this was ultimately an opportunity for a reset as you move into your new solar, this may also have flushed out any balance issues between your own and your relationship needs. With Mercury, the planet of communication, still in Libra, this has given him something to work with. Our eyes in the sky. Have you ever found yourself stuck in a loop of overthinking, going over every detail, analyzing every possible angle, only to have the solution suddenly appear when you least expect it? That's the energy surrounding today, a moment where clarity may arrive when you finally let go of the need to find it. Often, the best ideas or the answers we've been seeking come to us when we stop trying to force them. It's like those times when you're trying to recall something and, as soon as you stop straining, the answer effortlessly comes to mind. Think back to a time in your life when everything just clicked. when, after what felt like endless deliberation, the path forward became crystal clear. How did that moment of clarity feel for you? Was it a wave of relief, a burst of excitement, or perhaps even a sense of surprise? These moments can feel magical, like the universe has finally revealed its plan. If you've had an experience like this, share your story. There may be someone out there right now who feels stuck and needs the reassurance that clarity will come in its own time. Your journey might offer them the hope or inspiration they need to keep moving forward. Let's talk about the challenges that might come your way today. You could encounter a few twists and turns that require flexibility and patience. But rather than seeing these as roadblocks, try to view them as part of the natural flow of life. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth, and each detour is a chance to discover something new. Have you ever embarked on a journey with a plan in mind, only to find that you needed to change course midway through? And maybe that change, though unexpected, ended up being the best thing that could have happened? Success is rarely a straight line. Life often takes us on a winding path filled with unexpected turns, but those turns can be rich with valuable lessons. If you've ever experienced a setback that turned out to be a blessing in disguise, share your experience with us. Your story might be the encouragement someone else needs to help them see that even when things don't go as planned, it doesn't mean they're not on the right track. Sometimes the path that feels the most uncertain leads to the most rewarding destination. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get so caught up in the rush of getting things done that we forget to enjoy the process. Have you ever been so focused on ticking off items on your to-do list that you lost sight of the bigger picture, the joy, the moments of connection, or the sense of accomplishment along the way? Today's energy is a reminder to slow down and savor each step of the journey. Life isn't just about reaching your goals, it's about finding meaning, joy, and satisfaction in the process of getting there. Take a deep breath, give yourself permission to slow down, and remember that the journey is just as important as the destination. It's okay to take your time. By allowing yourself to move through life more mindfully, you'll not only accomplish more, but you'll also experience more joy along the way. And then there are those days when, on the surface, everything seems fine, but underneath, something just feels a little off. Have you ever felt like that? You're not alone. We all experience these moments when our emotions don't quite align with the world around us. Today's planetary energy might be stirring up exactly that kind of feeling, a sense of emotional disconnection or confusion. It can be unsettling when you can't quite put your finger on why you feel the way you do, but here's the good news: it's okay to feel like this. You don't need to fix it or overanalyze every emotion. Sometimes, the best way to navigate these emotional ups and downs is to simply acknowledge what you're feeling without judgment. Allow yourself to experience those emotions without the pressure to change them. Have you ever noticed that when you stop resisting a bad mood and just let yourself feel, it tends to pass more quickly? Tension, frustration, or confusion can be fleeting if you don't fight against them. Be gentle with yourself today. These emotions are temporary, and on the other side of them, there's brighter, more uplifting energy waiting to fill your spirit.